Alright, and here we have it, the 2022 HOTH ATST. Now, starting off with the box art here, it is very nice. It's probably one of my favourite renditions of LEGO Star Wars box art. So you can see we've got the HOTH display here, and I just love the new kind of colour change they've put here. You can see even we've got the side picture here, then the back, which just shows what we can do with the set. So pretty neat. This set comes with Chewbacca with a bit of a snow print here. Some people didn't like it. I think it's pretty neat. Got a female Hoth Rebel Trooper using all the same molds. Just a bit of a color variant there, but pretty similar to what we've had in the last kind of 15 years. Now this guy, I love the ATST driver. The print really matches well from the legs all the way up to the torso, and I love the helmet mold. They've really done a great job since like 15 years ago of these guys for the ATST driver. Then finally we have our probe droid, which I think they use quite some odd build techniques here, using like a one brick which has studs on all four outsides, but they really nailed the design of this for such a small build. I really love this. Now, getting into the actual ATST itself, it does look quite different from a lot of the other ones we've had. As you can see, the legs are a lot longer here, and they've used some interesting build techniques here. I really like it. It's actually different from what we've seen in the past, which is what my favorite thing is. I think the whole design is supposed to have like long legs for walking through the snow. Even these little details are quite nice, and the head is obviously a bit smaller. If we go to the back here, there's a part here that can make the head turn, which is a really fun play feature, but pretty sure it's been in a lot of these type of builds. Got the flick fire missiles just here. This hatch opens up. If you peek inside there, so that's pretty nice. Binoculars, gun storage. Then also you can pull this hatch open here to just put the figure in. I think it's pretty neat to have the probe droid there as an actual little brick built figure, just to have another enemy flying around, and it's really iconic to HOTH, especially if you've played the LEGO Star Wars games and just generally the movies, but I really think it's really cool we've got a HOTH variant of it. Now the legs are quite adjustable here, you can adjust them however you'd like. Oh, let's snap that piece off. That was completely my bad. So yeah, you can kind of adjust that however you'd like. Obviously it's not going to sit like that. Now, seeing that it is a lot of technique pieces on the legs, it is quite wobbly at times, but it still holds up well in that stationary position. As weapons, I think Chewbacca has the coolest one, which is this little stud shooter. Just hold down here and off it goes. It shoots quite far. And then these two just had the plain weapons, a short pistol and a long pistol. So pretty nice. I don't really put the weapons on them because I don't want it to crack the arms. But all in all, this set actually was a lot bigger than I expected, and I'm sure it's going to look great next to a lot of people's UCS AT-ATs. It's cool little figures, and I've been loving all the HOTH sets we've been getting. I need to go get one of the figure packs so I can put it alongside this ATST, but really nice bunch of sets. It's going to look great if you can buy the battle pack as well, put that alongside it, put the little figure pack. It would be a really great, like, for mock building and also just for kids to play with. So now I'm going to go into a bit more detail on the actual build, so yeah, stay tuned. Alright, starting off with the feet here, very nice design. My favourite part is those droid parts there, just how they connected that together. Coming up here, we've got the technique built leg. They did a really good job. I even like these little stoppers here that stop the the walker from leaning over too much. The interesting part I found here was they used these two circle bricks, the tile piece and the actual 4x4 circle one. They used it backwards, but it actually works quite well. I don't know about anyone else, but whenever I see this piece, I just think of the best car piece. I like how this little front part, they've kind of added like a technical part showing a bit of like the engine almost and some tiling there. That's the front view. They did a great job of actually tiling all the legs to make it look less technique, so it looks really good from the front in my opinion. You can hardly even tell, but obviously it's all technique when you look from the side and things like that. There's a side-on view. It looks very accurate to the actual movie version. When you go to the HOTH, in the movie, these ones, they're quite short, small on top. You can see the closed hatch there, unlike the other ATSTs we've gotten, because they'd be in the snow. The long legs, like I said, most likely because the snow would be thick, that's my guess. I love the little cannons here on the side. I always sometimes feel like Lego add these like random like parts here, especially like this one in the middle. I don't know, when I saw the color of it, I just thought it was a bit out of place, but they kind of got to make do with what they've got. I like how it all meets together there, and we've got the other side just like so. I'm not sure why they added these like 4 studs here on the back part here. I think I would have preferred them to just like tile it off real nice, or I don't know, add a bit more depth. I was kind of looking for extra pieces when I was up to this part. I was like, oh, what's next? But that was it. This is the back view. Pretty standard with the back parts of Lego. I really like how they tiled off this and put the little engine parts here. Obviously here is for the flick fire missiles. The back, come around to the other side. And yeah, it looks fantastic. I'm actually really happy. I'm not the biggest like HOTH fan, but I had to get this ATST because it's like the most unique one we've had. We've kept getting the same ones over and over again. Now in regards to this part, this whole compartment opens here. I'll just give you a look in there. There's no actual anything keeping the figure in there, which works really well. You can pull him out at ease. It's nice and tiled in there. Not so much space, but perfect for you to put a little figure in there, just like so. So I think they really nailed that. Here is a close-up of the Pro Droid. Like I said, I think they nailed it. They did some really unorthodox build techniques here. Probably the only thing I don't like is that like claw hand there. I think it looks a bit awkward and a bit off, but I love the way they built this. Here is a closer look up of the Chewbacca. My favorite part about this is probably just the feet part there with the snow, but really nice. Here is the ATST driver. I don't know when they made this new helmet mold because I don't really collect HOTH figures, but it looks so good, honestly. It looks like such a big upgrade, and even you can see where the hip piece connects the torso and the legs. Really nice. And lastly, the female HOTH trooper. No leg printing, but I like the dark tan color. They used to put a lighter tan. It'd be nice, hopefully, to get an updated backpack. That one's been around for quite a while. Same as this helmet and these oversized goggles, but yeah, pretty nice. Now, just quickly while we're here, just to go into the instruction details. One thing, I don't know when they've added this, but I really enjoyed the progress of how far you built. It was quite helpful. If you go to the end here, you can see Chewie's there. I don't know if it's showing all of them, I'm assuming so, but I thought that was really cool detail. Lego looks like they've been getting a lot more creative with their final built things, adding some stars, I guess making it a bit more engaging for their younger audience. And here we've got the advertising for the Mando set, but we've also got a repeat of these whole sets. So pretty sure that is going to retire soon. It's been out for quite a while. I've got that, so I'm pretty happy. I'd love the UCS one though. But pretty cool. I think they just kind of wanted to connect the backgrounds to make them match up and look nice. And then we finally got a release date on this. It's like April this year or next year. I can't remember, but super keen. Yeah, like I said, the new box art looks awesome. I think it's definitely my favorite. Like the corner there with the Star Wars explaining what it is, super cool. And that's my review of the 2022 ATST. If you can get your hands on it, definitely get it. Really cool, especially for all the sets we've got out at the moment. I'm definitely keen to display this amongst all my other pieces. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. Also follow me on TikTok.